Hey. How are we doing? Let me just move. Oh, I'm just going to shut the door. Oh, it doesn't matter. I was going to say my door's wide open. How are we all doing? Welcome to my Thursday live. I've been on holiday, so it's the first day back today. So yeah, it's been one of those days, isn't it? Well, actually, no, tell a lie. I was back yesterday, but it was quite a busy day. So if you are here live, just drop me a hey in the comments. Let me know that you're here. And yeah, and just put a hashtag replay if you're catching up on replay. I know a lot of you catch up on replay. Who's here? I can't see. Hey, Simone, I haven't seen you for ages. How are you doing, lovely? So yeah, pop a hey in the comments if you are here live, and we can then have a chat and do all of those sort of stuff. So, oh, thanks, Nadia. Yeah. Oh, it's gorgeous. Hey, Chantal. Yeah, it's been gorgeous. We've been to Madeira for a week, and oh, do you know, it was just lovely to just chill out in the sunshine. Just me and my husband, left the kids here. They've had a great time. They've had a great week as well. But yeah, it was beautiful. Beautiful just to chill out and relax, which is, I think, what we all need, don't we, sometimes? Hey, Natalie, lovely to see you. I think we get so wrapped up, can't we, in the doing. And there's been so much uncertainty about holidays. And you know, whether you should go or whether you shouldn't go or whatever it is. And so we only booked it a couple of days before we went, but gosh, it made such a difference. It really did. You know, it was absolutely great to just chill out and do nothing for a week, which was lovely. So yeah, I've got a tan, but it'll probably be gone. It'll be gone. We've got no weather here, have we, to top it up? So enjoying it while it lasts. So hope you guys are all okay as well. So Chantal, haven't seen you for ages either, and hope you are doing really, really well. And Simone. So today's session I'm going to do is, so there's a couple of phrases that I hear such a lot of people using. And the unfortunate thing is that with these phrases, they keep you stuck and hold you back from doing the things that you really want to do. And these little phrases, they seem so harmless, don't they? They seem so harmless, but they are the what if scenario. So what if this happens? What if that happens? And then the I'll be this. So do you play that game with yourself? Do you play that mind game with yourself? And, you know, so these are the, you know, the ones where, you know, you might say, well, what, you know, if I want to go and I want to write a book, but what if I fail? What if no one likes what I put out there? What if everyone judges me? So that what if scenario. Or the next scenario is the when I've. So when I've made £10,000, I'll be classing myself as successful. Or when I'm thin, I'll be happy. So let me know if any of those scenarios, first of all, actually ring true for you. Have you caught yourself actually saying those things at all? You know, what if I put this, you know, this program out and nobody wants it? So those are the scenarios. So let me know if any of those actually resonate with you. Because we're going to blast through today, and you're going to get some really quick tips to actually stop doing them. So really useful just to reframe this, because this can be a looper. These two phrases can keep you in that loop and loop you round and round and round. So, you know, and these are simple tips to get you out of that really quickly. So I know that you're going to really enjoy those today. So let's start first of all with the what if scenario. So we have a bit of a, you know, it's a bit of human nature, I think it is, really, that we tend to focus on what we don't want to happen. All the things that could possibly go wrong, rather than focusing on what we want the outcome to be, you know, what we really desire it to be. And it's something that I do with, you know, lots of my my coaching clients. We were doing it yesterday on our calls. That, you know, when we want to do something, it's our automatic reaction to let that self-doubt kick in. So, and the thing is, when that goes on in our mind, the picture then we create for ourselves, it dictates our state, our behaviour, our physiology, and ultimately our results. So, you know, we often let that doubt overtake everything else, that we allow those limiting beliefs of worry and fear and things like that, and those negative thoughts, and they create a negative thought process of, and this is that, what if this happens and what if that happens? And it all comes from a place of fear. All comes from a place of fear. So let me know if you do that. You're about to do something and then you think, oh God, but if I do that, what if it goes wrong? What if I fail? What if no one likes what I do? What if no one buys from me? Now, the point is, you do have the power to make your life anything you want it to be. So you can choose to focus on those negative what ifs if you want to. Like I said, the what if you fail or what have you. Or you can flip it around. And I absolutely love this exercise. It's really, really quick. And all you've got to do is actually say, what if my life was everything I dreamed it to be? What if, and then you insert all the positive possibilities. So instead of what if I fail, what if I succeed? What if everyone loves what I put out there? What if, I get full with, my clients? So what if you actually are, you just flip it around, flip it on its head. So Chantel, hesitating before making a new investment as the capital is at risk. Yeah, no, so this is where we have to, so fear is there. Fear will always be there. So, it's worth acknowledging the fear. So it's basically saying to you, okay, just suss out your options before you go in and do that. So it's there for you to evaluate it. And so in that situation, if there is something at risk, it's there to bring to mind that there is something at risk. But then you have to evaluate, is that real risk? Or is it my mind trying to keep me safe? So it's a balance there. And, the thing is with this exercise, when we flip it around, so what if, this new investment turns out to be the best thing that I ever did and is hugely successful? Just by doing that, we create a different thought process. So that's when the different possibilities are presented to you as well. So if you start to imagine that the what if as your reality is exactly what you want to happen. So, what do you want to happen with that new investment? So think about what the outcome is that you want and then actually put it in that positive terms. So what if X happens? So then what are you seeing? What would you feel like? What would you hear when you actually imagine that what if in the positive, as if it was your reality? Because that's when you do open yourself up to the different vibrational channels as well. It really takes much more energy, and it's such a drain on you to think negative thoughts more so than positive. So, you might as well think the positive, because, the energy levels will pick up and your vibration levels will pick up by doing that. Now, if you struggle with this, because a lot of people then come to me to say, but I then don't know what to write. I don't know exactly what I want. So if you find you're in that quandary, if you struggle with that exercise, then literally just flip the sentence around. So if you previously said, I can't start my cake baking business because what if it fails? Switch it to, what if the business I dream of starting is a huge success? So literally just flip it and do the opposite. That's the easiest way to actually start with that if you struggle to think of what exactly specifically that you want. So give that one a go first. Just play it around. We did it yesterday on the call, and it's amazing what it actually does to your physiology just by changing that picture that we form inside our head by doing that. So give that one a go today if you catch yourself using that what if I in the negative. So give that one a go first. So now we're on to the other scenario, and this is the when I'm happy. So, da 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 da. So, you know, I'll be happy when I've hit my 10k months, when I've lost the weight. So often we spend time living in the future and not enjoying the now, and actually not giving ourselves credit then for how far we've actually come. We've already come. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it too. So this is not me kind of sat on my pedestal here saying that I don't do this, because, you know, we all do it. We all do it. And being on holiday last week actually enabled me to relax and rejuvenate as well as to reflect. So it was great, actually, you know, and that's why I sort of say, all of you, you know, take that break if you can take that break. So I reminded myself actually how far I've come over the last 18 months. You know, I've stepped out of my successful corporate HR director role. I mean, that was a risk in itself. I took the leap into this entrepreneur world. So I get to choose the life I lead and the work I do now. I can pick and choose that. I create it all on my terms. I get to spend tons of time with my family. I run coaching and mentoring programs, you know, online and live programs and masterminds. You know, I absolutely love doing the live ones. You know, my mastermind that I've got running is just such a fantastic group of women. And we do a combination of online and mastermind. So we've got that great combination. So I get to choose to do that. I consistently hit 20k months now with an absolutely amazing bunch of like-minded ladies who I am, honestly, I call them my tribe. They are my tribe, but they are accelerating their success too. And that's what I love. You know, that's the bit that makes me smile. It's because I can see how successful and how far they've come too, which makes me really happy too. Now, you see, I see way too many people say to me that they're almost waiting for something. You know, I will, you know, when I've achieved my goal, that's when I'll be happy. When I've achieved this much money, I'll be happy. When I've got this body, I'll be happy. Now, what my holiday enabled me to do was to think about, you know, rather than looking forward, was to maybe really think about how far I've come. And for me, I actually think in life, one of the most sort of the common sense things that you can do on a daily basis to really elevate your happiness, to really make you more grateful, is to spend the time and ask yourself this question. And this is what it enabled me to do last week. This is what I asked myself. You know, if I rewound 12 months, what are all the amazing things that I've done? So I want you to ask yourself that. Rewind yourself 12 months. What are all the amazing things that I've done? Who are the amazing people that I've worked with and developed? And what are all the amazing ways that I've developed as a person? You know, just try those questions. Put those questions to yourself. Actually visualize yourself doing that. Really take yourself back month by month. And just remind yourself. It's a big thing that I do in all of my programs, that we always celebrate small wins, because it is the small wins that kind of make the big wins. But often we can get lost in the detail. We get lost in the how, and we kind of forget that. So we play the what if game. The when I'm game. So I want you to now just do that little exercise. Really simple. Rewind 12 months and ask yourself those three questions. What are all the amazing things that I've done? And who are the amazing people I've worked with and developed? And what are all the amazing ways I've developed as a person? And see what happens. See what happens. I know for me it was like a bit of a spark again to get me back going. I've said to all of my ladies this week that, you know, suddenly, you know, it allows me to have that creative streak back again. So for me, it's that balance. You know, life is a balance, isn't it? It's a bit of a dance situation, isn't it? Between that drive, that ambition, and really fulfilling your true desires, you know, wanting what you want in the future, but also really being appreciative of how far you've come. So I want you to play that dance today with yourselves. You know, I really want you to still go full throttle and go after those true desires, but balance it between reflecting and appreciating how far you've done, and give yourself a big pat on the back for it too as you've done it. So I hope you found that useful today. It's only a quick one today, but I thought that one would be something that you can really go out and do something with that right now. So let me know what your biggest ahas were with today's exercises. They're really simple, aren't they? Really nice and simple. So just let me know. Yeah, and that's it from me today. If anybody's got any comments or wants to actually, you know, got a couple of minutes if you want to. I lost you for a minute. Hope you are still there. I did lose connection for a second. And yeah, that's it for next week. Have a fabulous rest of your week, guys. And yeah, look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.